In this video, we are going to see how we can use a common excess and put a dual line or dual analysis right on the same place on the top of this line to see the comparison of where the profits or cost differs. So that's another way of doing the analysis. Let's insert a new chart so that you can see it to understand it properly. Dual excess. Okay. What we want to do is just put the date in the columns and let's make it months. And under rows, we will put the sales and let's say the profit. When we put both of these, what will happen is it will create individual line charts. But we want this chart to be on the top of this one. What we want to do is just click on this profit and set it to dual excess. What this will do is it will show this analysis on the top of each other. Now, the reports are approximately the same. That's why you cannot see a difference, but otherwise you will see the difference where two lines are separating. Okay, to see another example, I have included another file with the resources section of this video, and that is titled as dual excess. We have this data. Let's try this on a brand new Tableau worksheet. So let me just close this. Yes, we want to save it. Okay, let's say that we want to save as my Tableau dashboard final, and it's not actually Tableau dashboard. This is excess. Let's name it that way. All right, now let's close. Always remember to save it first, otherwise you will lose your data. Let's go to Microsoft Excel, and this is the one that we want to use now. We will straight away go to the sheet 1 where we will do the analysis, and it has automatically picked the values and the numbers. So let's put the month here and we will put the sales. Let's put the month above, the sum of sales and sum of profit. It is showing this analysis, but we again have a problem. So what we have quickly done is we have converted this into dates and we have mentioned each month on the end date of that particular month. So let's save it. We need to close this file without saving changes. Let's connect it to Microsoft Excel again. Let's go to sheet. Let's put the month in the rows and now we can change it to months. Okay. Let's actually put the months above, and in the rows we will put sales and we will put profit. You can notice that both of these are shown as individual excess and individual lines. What if we want to combine this? We will follow the same process. Just click on this drop down and click on dual excess. And what this will do is this will combine it into a single excess. And that's a great tool if you want to see from where the difference started occurring. Now these two lines have a major difference. That's why it looks messed up. But otherwise you will start to see the deviation, and from here it has started. And you will notice one more thing. On the left hand side, we have the sales, and the sales parameter is defined from 10K to 110K. But for profit, we have much lesser figures. So that's why it looks a little messed up as well. So what if we want to synchronize both of these to similar values so that the chart can show properly? Now it's very simple to do. What we can do is just right click here and click on synchronize excess. And you will see on both sides, now we have up till 110K. And you will see that the chart started to look better. Now the benefit of this is we can go to individual charts and change it however we want. Unlike the previous example where we had the dual excess, but we cannot change that individually. Here we have different parameters for each column, so we can change that as well. So for example, let's select this one, or let's select profit. You will notice that when we click on sum of profit, it has different parameters all set. You can just change it to any thing you want. Let's say we want to change this to bar. We can individually change that and the sales chart will be intact. So this is the main benefit of setting a dual excess in Tableau. But just remember that it can only show two measures in a single chart, not more than that. Now how we can set this up quickly? Let's just remove all of this. Let's keep the month as it is. And let's put the sales first in the rows. We will see some kind of analysis. And after that, let's add profit. Now just remember, if we add it here, it will show us the dual line, but that is a separate case. So if we drop it here, it will be like the previous one where both of these are combined. So although we can add multiple lines to it, You cannot customize it individually, and you have a single parameter that you can change. So let's press undo, and we will put it to the right so that we can see the different values of dual access as well. Let's hold the profit and just go to the corner. You will see on the right hand corner, you will see this dotted lines, and that's where we drop it. And at first, both of them looks same, but it has much more customization option. You can manage this profit and sales separately on a single axis. We can just synchronize the axis so that it shows the level of the charts, the level of values to the similar mark. And after that, if we feel that this should be converted into a bar chart, we can do that as well. Let's convert this to bars. We can do that. We can convert it to area or however we want. And after that, we can obviously change colors as well. So for the profit, let's choose green, click on apply, and that's how we can customize this analysis. Now, one more thing, you can see that the lines are hiding behind the bars. If we don't want that and we want the lines to show up in front, what we can do is just change the order of it. Let's put the sales after profit, and you will see now the line comes above. So this is how we can set a dual access on charts in Tableau. Just try this by yourself, and I will see you in the next one.